What's up, y'all? What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of A&M Political Views. We are your host, Aviance Watts.
And I'm Michelle Tyson.
And as we all know, today is, this month is Black History Month. And, sometimes a lot of people, they're not really aware of what the history of Black History Month, where it comes from and why we celebrate it. So, we was going to kind of give you guys a little background on the history of Black History Month. I mean, that's what we're gonna start off as. But we should be aware of it because a lot of people are not aware that a lot of inventions was made by a lot of Black people, like stoplights, air conditioner, a lot of that kind of stuff, and we really believe that Black History Month, it should be celebrated all year round. We should always acknowledge Black excellence, anytime, not just an inventor, but anytime someone, of color is making any type of history, we have to acknowledge that, y'all. And we're not getting the proper, acknowledgement that we deserve, because I look at it like this. That's one of the things that's holding us back as a community. And why I say that is because if our children, just imagine if we was more aware of who invented what, we would be a lot more confident in our culture and our race, not race, I hate to use the word race, and our, ethnicity and who we are, as a people. We would be a lot more confident because really, if you think about it, a lot of the stuff that we do, as far as accomplishments, like it's lotto. And when I say lotto, it's like our success is based on if we can entertain. And nothing against people who want to be athletes and, entertainers, rappers and all that, singers or actors or whatever. That's fine. That's fine. But we shouldn't limit ourselves to that. It's so much more deep. We go so much more deeper than that, and my point in saying all that is once we learn our history and what our accomplishments are and what we overcame and what we actually started, we'll be a lot more confident, and then we'll shoot for, because for example, like I say, the stoplight was invented by Black people. The air conditioner was invented by Black people. The first open heart surgery, your boy Washington Carver, George Washington Carver, he got a list of, he got a long list of inventions that he did that he was never acknowledged. The peanut butter, all that kind of stuff, but the car. Anyway, so, but in saying that, we've contributed to a lot of the history in America, and we should be acknowledged for it, not just for 1 month, but reading, and when we was doing our research, one thing we did learn is Black History Month started as Negro Week. Basically week, Negro Week, and what that was, it was started by Carter G. Woodson. And what he wanted to do is he wanted to go and educate Black people on Black history, African history, heritage and culture and stuff like that to the public schools, at least for 1 week, at least designate that for 1 week. Negro History Week, that's what it was called. I call it Negro Week, Negro History Week, and what it was consist of. And he was trying to educate people on culture and stuff like that. And actually, and that was back in like 1926. And that was Carter G. Woodson, you guys. I know I'm kind of speaking a little fast, but it was Carter G. Woodson. Back in 1926, he established the week, Negro History Week. And again, it was to educate people on Black people, Black history and stuff like that, and the culture and what have you. And then fast forward to like in the 1960s, it became official as Black History Month, because a lot of people were saying, well, it shouldn't just be 1 week. Mm-hmm. And so like in the 60s, it became official where Black History Month, well, President Gerald Ford, he acknowledged it, and in 76, it really became like official that that's something we have to designate time for to celebrate, Black History Month. Again, although me personally, and I'm quite sure Michelle agrees that it should be acknowledged integrated with just every day, just in public schools, I mean, because if you think about it, they taking a lot of that out of schools, y'all, and they not educating us about where we come from, because it's more than everybody didn't come over here on slave ships.
True.
You know what I'm saying? We like when Christopher Columbus got over here, we was here already. You don't believe me? Look it up. But anyway, that's another story. But we made a lot of history, y'all. I mean, even the month of February, the reason it's celebrated in the month of February is because of Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. Both their birthdays are in the month of February. Now, me personally, I know that Lincoln, he wasn't, his intentions, whatever. That's another story. But the reason it was celebrated in February is because of in honor of President Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. Now, again, we always agree that, Black history should just be a part of history. It is history. It wouldn't be history without Black history, for real. Right. I mean, if you think about it, who built the White House? Slaves built the White House. Obama even acknowledged that. If you go back and look at some of his, his announcements and stuff like that, he even announced that. But we all know that, and a lot of times people, when we go into our Black power mode, people think we anti-white, no, it's not that. It's not that. Just because we pro-Black don't mean we anti-nothing. We just pro us, and we need to, like put more into us, because we don't. Because if you think about it, look at Gucci and all these name brand names. We are the biggest consumer. How do you think they stand in business? It's it's enough Black dollars around here circulating that we can just circulate amongst ourselves and really, really become a powerhouse. Because again, Nike and all of them, that's how they stay in business, y'all. I mean, think about it. And I know I'm kind of sidetracking on, Black history or whatever, but this is on my spirit to just say that, like we the biggest consumers, and it's because of us. Like if you think about it, even when Nelly, when he came out with that song Air Force Ones, do you know how the sales of Air Force Ones went up when Run DMC came out with My Adidas back in the day? Do you know how much Adidas started selling because of that? Oh, yeah. Do you know the influence we have? If you look at commercials now, they all, yeah, I ain't gonna go off into that. I ain't gonna go off into that. But anyway, like I was saying, the reason behind Black History February, which is ironic because it's the shortest month of the year, and that's kind of that's another story too. But we do want to honor our Black people for their accomplishments and what we fought for, our adversities that we overcame, and we want to celebrate that, you guys. I'm sorry I got off into a rant and rave, but yeah, I felt it needed to be said, and me and Michelle, we talked, and that was something we was discussing one day, and I guess it just came out of me one day that that one conversation we was having. But that's another story, y'all. But we do want to acknowledge that it wouldn't be no history without Black history, and we need to not just not after February we just stop talking about it, because we gotta think about it, y'all. I mean, yeah, like Bill Gates and all them, they was rich, but we was the richest. Mansa Musa and all of them, they was like he was the richest man that ever will be.
And we don't teach our kids.
And we don't teach our kids that. We don't teach how they gonna learn. How they gonna shoot to even be something. They might want to be an inventor, but if pressure is just football and basketball and nothing against that. But if that's the only pressure, because some kids, if they don't think they're athletic enough, they ain't gonna make it. Yeah. They don't feel accomplished because ain't nobody pushing robotics on them. They ain't pushing chemistry on them. They ain't pushing being a lawyer or nothing like that. I mean, and this, we don't see it in our community, so I understand, but that's the thing though. I mean, if we knew who invented what, and we actually, and it's constantly in our face, and we always seeing, what's her name? The lady that invented the weave and all that, what's her name? Madam, there you go. Madam C.J. Walker, she was the first woman she was a self-made millionaire. So how many times we hear about her, talk about her. But anyway, that's a whole nother story, y'all. But again, yeah,
it's just the moral of it is there's so many people that can influence our young people to,
besides athletes and
yes,
entertainers.
to want to do more and to become more, but they will never know if we don't at least push and truly, truly push to make sure that these things are taught within our schools, especially within our schools, within our own community. And if they aren't being taught in our own schools, within our own community, then that is something we need to relook. We need to really rethink and take a good look at ourselves, because we have an opportunity to make sure that our youth are being taught
about
our
Black
history, you know,
and they need to see somebody, and then they need to see somebody tangible present.
Yes.
Also, that
yes.
man, he or she just
career
really
days need to come back, honestly, because back when we was coming up, when they did career days helped a lot of people.
It did. Yeah, I forgot about career days. Yeah.
So I think that's something that really needs to come back. So
yeah, that was that day you kind of dress up and not dress up, but come, got your little slacks on and button up and little blouse. Dudes come with their little, dress shirt and
and you just represented who you wanted
and you put
to
your
be.
best foot forward.
Yeah.
And I can remember when I went to Muskegon Heights. If you didn't read Alex Haley's Malcolm X book, you didn't graduate. I don't care what your grades was. If you didn't read that book and do your paper, and you had, that was a requirement to read that book. And it's funny now, I've talked to a few kids, just students, just in the past, and I asked them, I might mention Malcolm X, and they never heard of him.
Yeah, that's because
never heard of
taught anymore.
Never heard of. But yeah, so anyway, what else we got going on, Miss Michelle?
Well, speaking of school, we just gonna keep it right on in that area. The governor has decided Governor Whitmer has decided to push a $2.3 billion spending budget, just in trying to get people to stay in the educational field, especially teaching. There is a huge shortage of teachers right now. So
subs too, right?
Yes, subs as well. So along with her proposals to cut off, not cut off, what I want to say, to forgive all the student loans. Now she has offered to give bonuses for the next, from now all the way up until 2025, we might as well say 2025, and each year they go up. So like this year would be $2,000. 2023
that's a signing bonus.
Is $3,000.
Because it's state law now, right?
You
don't even have to have a
No, you don't have to have a degree. You don't have to have up to 60 hours credit anymore. Nope. Now if you have a high school diploma or equivalent to, you can substitute teach.
But you gotta have a clean record too, Joe.
Yes. You still gotta go through that background check. Fingerprints and all that good stuff. So I mean, this is an opportunity for more
people, and that's something good to put on your resume. Because just imagine when you go apply for another job, and I mean, you got substitute teaching on your job. I mean, on your application. I mean, a resume. On your resume. That look good.
So this is a good opportunity, especially for you young folks, to
especially
get
the ones that just get out of high school.
Yeah.
Excuse me, trying to find some employment. This would be a good way to, get a couple dollars, and then actually, they raised it.
Yeah. Well, it kind of varies. So from different place to different place, but
overall, it's been like a little slight raise just to kind of encourage.
definitely, it's definitely worth looking into. So, and they do pay by the day. Um, and if you get higher within, it's definitely worth doing for a substitute, and in building substitute as well. So that is a good opportunity for someone as well. But, yeah.
Mm.
So
That's and this is a Michigan law
yes, this is a Michigan law. It,
that you can
yes,
substitute teach
yes, it
without.
just got passed in January.
Mm,
So
mm.
yes,
All right, y'all heard it here. You know, if you have a high school diploma or GED or equivalent, you can sign up to be a substitute teacher. And that, I mean,
definitely
and they paying like, I mean, depending on the district, I can't really say, but
right.
they paying 100 plus a day. I mean, that's pretty good money, especially if you ain't got none, or if it's hard, that's a good
Real
little,
good money.
yeah, and they pay by the day, y'all. So that's a
Real
good
good money.
little,
And if you do a good job, who knows, maybe
yeah,
they
they
want to
keep
keep
you.
you in their district. So,
Yeah,
that's a good thing
yeah.
to look out. But moving on to speaking of districts and education, all those things, we hope people and we hope and build hopes on people, like people who are running for our elections on this
Oh,
level.
oh yeah.
Yes, for our um, Muskegon Heights
Mm.
County Commissioner, former Mayor Kim Sims is running for that seat. And
Oh, Kim
then,
running for county commissioner. Okay.
yes,
Okay, Kim. All right, that's
then
what's up.
we have um, for County Commissioner for Muskegon County, we have Charles Nash,
Mm.
and we also have Susie Hughes. So that is definitely going to be a good race right
Yeah,
there.
that's gonna be
That's going to be
interesting.
very interesting.
Yeah,
So
yeah. It's gonna be real interesting.
yes. Then for this 32nd Senate seat, we have Terry Sabo running for that spot.
Mm.
And then for 14th Circuit Court District, we have, oh, we have Ken Hoops, who is Judge Hoops' husband, running for 14th Circuit Judge. Then we also have Brandon Davis running for that position as well. Then we also have Kendra Robinson, who we also have running for that spot as well.
What spot is that, Judge?
For the 14th Circuit Court Judge.
Okay.
So this is going to be
it's
very
gonna be
interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
But
real interesting race.
just want to say, best of luck to everybody that's running. And I almost forgot one. I'm so sorry. The state rep. Oh my goodness. State rep. We have Will Snyder running, and then we have Rachel Gorman's husband, Brennan Gorman, who will be running for state rep as well. Then we have Deb Warren, who is running for state rep as well. So we have 2 men against 1 woman. So you guys already know I am definitely team woman here with Roy. So shouts out to Deb and in her words, let's kick AAA,
We got any more announcements?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do got announcements.
Mm-hmm.
February 18th, 2022 from 2 to 5. we'll be having our discussion panel, and in political views will be hosting our discussion panel. You guys, please tune into that. It's gonna, we got some, yeah, it's gonna be some good dialogue, good people. That, yeah, community leaders, you know, yeah, some people, yeah, some people of influence.
Yes.
And you don't want to miss that, you guys. You don't want to miss that. And that's from 2 to 5, right?
Yes.
And that's February 18th,
Yes.
correct? Yes. We changed, we went virtual at the last, not at the last minute, but we decided to go virtual because, you know, our numbers started going up, and, you know, yeah, so we decided to go, just decided to go virtual. We was having it at the CRO hall. We had that whole thing set up, but, you know, but since the numbers started going up, we decided, you know, we just gonna just go virtual and just keep it safe. But anyway, it's gonna be good dialogue. We got some powerful people that's gonna be on there.
Definitely.
Don't want to miss that. We'll keep you guys definitely posted on that. So we got like another, what, 2 weeks for that? That's in like another 2 weeks.
Not in another 2 weeks.
18. Okay.
18. And today is
Not this Friday, but next Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna have some of our, you know, kids that, you know, we're gonna have some of our kids on there asking some of our the people, our panelists, some questions, some very interesting questions that I'm quite sure everybody want to know. But yeah, so tune into that. We'll keep you guys posted on that. And then at the same time, February 26th, Taking Back Muskegon is partnering with Pathfinders. We will be hosting a Black History event at Temple Methodist. That's the 26th from
I want to say
2 to 5.
2 to 5.
From 2 to 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Ages 6 to 12, you guys. Pretty much we're gonna have our kids. They're gonna be showcasing talent. Again, we're gonna be celebrating Black history. It's gonna be like a hot event, you guys. We really encourage you to come out and check our kids out and support them, and, you know, and everything that they have going on. We're gonna have refreshments and all that good kind of stuff. And also, Taking Back Muskegon and Pathfinders is merging. You know, we collaborating again on
March the 26th, I want to say.
March the 26th.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me make sure. Cause we gotta get. Yep. March 26th. March 26th, y'all. Pathfinders and Taking Back Muskegon will hold a Ready, Set, Glow event. It's gonna be hot, y'all. The whole theme is gonna be like, you know, your kids come down, they're gonna have like these little glow things and whatever. It's gonna be hot, but we're gonna have it all set up to. But anyway, it's from 5 to 9, y'all. 5 to 9. March 26th from 5 to 9 at Temple Methodist, right across the street from Muskegon High School, y'all. We're gonna have a Ready, Set, Glow event. Pathfinders and Taking Back Muskegon are collaborating again. So we have 2 events with Pathfinder. Yes, it's gonna be hot, y'all. So anyway, we're gonna have refreshments there, dancing and straight fun for the kids. So, you know, am I missing anything? Yeah. That's and that's something that we really excited to do because Pathfinders has been around for a while, and, you know, we've been kind of, you know, we always known them, you know, we always been affiliated with them. I used to work for them, you know, so Pathfinders is a good place for kids to go as well, you know, and you know, whatever. So we felt it was only right, and they felt the same way. The feeling was mutual. We felt it was only right that we collab, come together and make this place, you know, Muskegon a better place, y'all, because they are the village and we are Taking Back Muskegon. And, you know, if we, you know, put that together, you know, there ain't no limits to what we can do. So shout out to Shauna and Miss Shauna and Kaylin for, you know, for even reaching out to us before we even got a chance to reach out to you guys. The plan, we planned on it, but, you know, we really, you know, we're really excited to, you know, work with you guys. But is there any other announcements we need to make?
I don't think so.
Okay, all right. All right, y'all. Well, that wraps up another episode of A&M Political Views. We are your host, Aviance Watts.
And I'm Michelle Tyson.
And you guys enjoy your Black History Month. You have a good day.